Lisa Golick here, and I'm here with Noelle Boyle, who owns the Lash Lounge here in the Mueller neighborhood. So it's
Hello.
hello. We're really excited to talk to you. We haven't really gotten to speak since we did our small business panel back like in April or something. But
Yeah, I really appreciate it. I appreciate your support and the support of the neighborhood. And it's such a fun neighborhood. It's near and dear to my heart. My husband lived in Mueller before we got married in
really,
the Mosaic apartments. Yeah, so and I love the farmers market, and our other business neighbors are fantastic. So it's just a great community, and I really enjoy being on the Facebook neighborhood group.
yeah, we're an interesting bunch. Um,
It's true.
So what made you decide to open something called the Lash Lounge? Like, what is it? What is it?
Well, the shorter story is I've always wanted to own my own business, but I could never figure out, what should I do? Original concepts. And it just never occurred to me to do something like this. And the opportunity presented itself. And it really resonated with me because for me, it's not about the appearances, like how you look. For me, it's how we help people feel. So we help people, men and women, feel more beautiful, more confident, more empowered. And that to me is where the real power is. I taught yoga for 5 years, and that energetic aspect of it is really where my passion lies.
That's awesome. That's really kind. I like that attitude a lot. Um,
Well, and it's also very important to me, customer service. I got my lashes done before my wedding, gosh, 4.5 years ago. And um, I never felt the love. I felt like they just wanted my credit card,
hmm,
and they didn't know who I was when I walked in. They didn't let me know if someone was running late. I couldn't book online. I didn't feel that special care. And I grew up in Seattle with Nordstrom, REI, Starbucks, and that's that special care dictates where I take my business. So when someone comes into the Lash Lounge and they've been in for a couple times, the front desk knows them. They know all about them as much as they're willing to share. But we really get to know our members in particular because they're regular attendees. And we have a guarantee. This is something that we publicize on our website. We send in our communications and our texts. And still, some people don't realize that we guarantee our work. And that's a very important tenet of ours to me.
very cool. Is it just like different types of lashes? Because I think you guys do others like brows.
Yeah, we do the lash extensions. We also do lash and brow tinting. We do lash perms, which is basically it is what it sounds like. If you have straight downward lashes, the lash perm will curl them up. Um, so those the tinting and the lash perms present alternatives to people who don't want to do the maintenance of the lash extensions,
Mm.
and they may have just long, gorgeous lashes and just need like a little something, something. We also do brow threading.
Mhm.
So yeah, we have a lot of options for people.
Yeah, yeah. I really want to come in sometime. My brows are insane. Um,
So
what, as you get older, you get the crazy white hairs that just go.
yeah. So we could tint your brows, and if you need some shaping, we can do some shaping with the threading. And with the threading service, we also do like a little bit of trim if you need it for those crazy hairs.
They are crazy.
Yeah.
Uh, so what? So we're in this weird time of COVID, which is why we're doing a virtual interview right now instead of in
Mhm.
person. What kind of precautions have you guys been taking, or safety measures?
Um, we have been fierce about our safety measures. It's incredibly important to me, having grown up with parents in the healthcare industry and being, I think, high risk myself. Um, Plus the fact that our service is supposed to help people feel pampered. So we don't want people to come in and feel threatened. So we have curbside checkout or check-in. Um, we take the temperature of everyone when they come in. We have hand sanitizer and wipes all throughout the salon. Um, we have a questionnaire that we talk to people. You know, have you had a temperature? Have you been exposed to anybody? We found that our guests and stylists and front desk have all been very responsible about um, letting us know, like, hey, I was exposed. So they either need to get a test and give us a negative result, or quarantine for 14 days. And we've had that happen. Um, but we haven't had any actual incidences of COVID.
That's
So we've been
that's
very fortunate. But also with our industry, the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation requires a high degree of sanitization. So salons have to have, you know, very strict sanitizing processes anyways. Um, we don't take cash right now. We have suspended our blanket service. And we've also suspended our beverage offering just to mitigate those risks.
yeah,
And
yeah,
the front desk wipes down all the surfaces, the high touch surfaces, several times throughout the day.
that's great.
Oh, and everybody has to wear masks,
Yeah,
everyone.
that just makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. And the stylists, by virtue of what they do, are wearing glasses.
Hmm.
So that protects their eyes from contamination.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, so we keep very close tabs on it. My general manager is really good about establishing clear and concise processes and procedures.
That's really good. That's huge, especially if you're going in for a fun time. You want to know that you're safe. So that's really
Yeah,
great to hear.
and we don't allow guests of guests, like, you know, we don't allow like kids or friends to wait in the lobby. They need to go elsewhere, which I think is a good thing for our fellow businesses, especially, you know, a place like Halcyon that has coffee, and we love to go hang out there, or BD Riley's or Colleen's. So that makes it good.
Yeah, absolutely. So how can we as a neighborhood continue to support you? Is there anything extra we can be doing?
I think just, you know, consider us for services. Um, we we have an introductory full set offer for people who are interested in trying lashes, and that's $99 for a classic full set, or $101 off of any of our other sets. So we have hybrid, which is a mixture of volume and classic, and that's with our introductory offer 149. The volume full set would be 174, and we're now offering mega volume, which with the introductory promo would be 249. And that's a really bold look. It's similar, more similar to strip lashes, but it's, you know, a lot of ladies really like that beautiful bold look.
Yeah.
So yeah, and we do probably on a quarterly basis hire new stylists that are experienced. We don't hire inexperienced stylists anymore, and we go through a training and certification period, which is 4 to 6 weeks, and it's a great opportunity for people to try lashes who are willing to be a training model. And we're getting ready to do that again in September. So I would just keep an eye out for our Instagram at the Lash Lounge Austin for announcements like that.
Very cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
How long do lashes last? Like what kind of maintenance is needed on those?
that's a good question. What a lot of people don't realize is that we shed 10 lashes per eye per week. So in a 2-week period, you're going to shed 20 lashes,
Mm-hmm.
or about 20% of your lashes. So our refills, we recommend every other week,
Mm-hmm.
um, give you back those lashes with the extensions, plus a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
So we recommend every other week maintenance. And when someone comes in for lashes, they lie down on a very comfortable spa bed and typically take what we call a lash nap, which is a deep relaxation state where you're aware, but you're very relaxed. So it's more refreshing than an actual nap.
Sounds lovely. And then coming out looking gorgeous.
Yeah, yeah, and we consider snoring a high compliment, so there's no judgment there.
Well, that's awesome. I mean, what a great business to have here in our neighborhood. Just something really special for folks, especially when everything's kind of so drab and sad. Just to give yourself a nice little boost would be really great way to spark up your happiness and energy.
Well, with the current environment that we're in, there's a lot of Zoom calls, so your face is, front and center on these Zoom calls, and you can't really hide. Um, we're a lot more casual at home, or at least, from the neck up. Um, but when we go out, we have masks. So the masks are covering most of our face, and we still have our eyes. So if you're not doing that routine every day of putting on makeup and getting ready, you can wake up with lashes and, enhanced brows for just, maintenance of once every couple of weeks. And with tinting, it's 4 to 6 weeks. So we really make it easy for people who are now very low maintenance to really pop.
Oh, that's awesome. That's a really great way to spin it in our Zoom era here.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome. Well, is there anything else you'd like to share?
No, I just really want to thank the neighborhood for their spirit and their support. It's such a great place. We just have so much fun being in the Mueller neighborhood, and I think all the growth is really exciting. So I'm looking forward to the end of construction and all of the new things that we'll see. But I
Yeah.
just encourage everyone to keep supporting the businesses in Mueller. Not everybody's doing well, and they really need support.
All right. Let's get that message out there. We will make sure we repeat that over and over. We need to go support everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. It was good to
Well,
talk to
thank
you.
you so much, Kathy. I appreciate your support. You're just a fabulous cheerleader for the neighborhood.
I'm trying. Thank you.
Take care.